Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Good morning children, welcome back to our class. Today we are going to study about chemical properties of acids and bases. In the last class we studied about introduction part of acids and bases and about indicators and how do we find the nature of substances with the help of indicators. So today in this session we are going to study the chemical properties of acids and bases. The first chemical property which we are going to study is reaction of acid with metal. So what happens when acid reacts with metal? Okay, remember children, when acid reacts with metal, okay, acid plus metal, it gives you salt plus hydrogen gas. Okay, hydrogen gas is formed. Okay, example, zinc metal, when it reacts with an acid called HCl, it gives you a salt called zinc chloride. Okay, along with that hydrogen gas is released. Is it clear for everyone children? So this is what a chemical equation to show reaction of acid with metal. So what we can write here, so we write here that when acid reacts with metal, okay, when acid reacts with metal, it forms what children? Salt and releases hydrogen gas. Okay, so this is what the reaction of acid with metal. Let us try to learn these with the help of an activity. Let us try to learn the activity of reaction of acid with metal, an important one. Okay, so what are the materials that are required to us? The material required are test tube, a stand, cork, delivery tube, a glass trough, okay, a candle and a soap solution. The chemicals that are required are dilute hydrochloric acid or dilute sulfuric acid and zinc granules. So these are the substances that are required. Okay, so here precaution is that we need to be careful while handling acids, and this reaction should be done under the supervision of teacher. Okay, so let us know the procedure how to perform. First we need to take a 5 ml of dilute sulfuric acid or hydrochloric acid in a test tube, and to that we have to add some zinc granules. So what do we observe on the surface of zinc granules? We observe there is a formation of hydrogen gas bubbles. Now pass these gas bubbles through the delivery tube into the soap solution. Now take a burning candle near the gas filled bubble. So what do we observe? We observe that a candle puts off by making pop sound. So if it puts off by making a pop sound, this shows that a gas called hydrogen gas is released. So how do the gas called hydrogen gas is released? When zinc granules, which is a metal, it comes in contact with an acid. Okay, it releases a gas called hydrogen gas. So this is an activity to show that reaction of acid with metal. Is it clear for everyone children? Okay, it is an important activity. Please do practice it. Okay, let us try to learn the next reaction of acid with carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates. Okay, the next reaction is reaction of acid with carbonates and hydrogen carbonates. With carbonates and hydrogen carbonates, that is metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates. So what happens when acid reacts with metal carbonates? Okay, this is also very important one. It was asked in the previous board examinations. It forms salt plus water plus carbon dioxide gas is produced. The same thing when acid reacts with metal hydrogen carbonates. Okay, when acid reacts with metal hydrogen carbonates, the same thing, salt plus water and carbon dioxide is formed. So how do we test for the presence of a gas? Okay, test of gas. So the gas which is released called carbon dioxide, how do we test? The pass that gas so produced into the lime water, the calcium hydroxide. Okay, so it forms a white PPT called calcium carbonate. Okay, so by the formation of white precipitate we can confirm that The gas is carbon dioxide. Is it clear for everyone, children? If excess carbon dioxide is released, okay, so what will happen? So if excess carbon dioxide is released, so it forms a soluble substance, okay, which is soluble in water, called calcium bicarbonate. Okay, it is soluble in water. So this is what happens when acid reacts with carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates. So when acid reacts with carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates, it forms what, children? A carbon dioxide gas is released. Let us try to learn this with the help of an activity. Okay, another important activity to show reaction of acid with carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates. The material required are distal funnel, stand, cork, delivery tube and a test tube. Chemicals required are dilute hydrochloric acid and calcium hydroxide solution. Okay, let us try to learn the procedure. The precaution is here, children. We need to be careful while handling acids. Okay, arrange this apparatus properly. Now take two test tubes. The same, we have to take two test tubes, label them as A and B. Okay, in a test tube A, we have to take sodium carbonate. In the test tube B, we have to take sodium bicarbonate. And to both the test tube, we have to add 2 ml of dilute HCl to the test tubes and observe what will happen. So we observe that, okay, a gas is produced. Now the gas which is produced in the test tube, pass that gas through the delivery tube into the test tube containing lime water and observe what will happen. Okay, and record your observation. So what is your observation? We observe that the lime water turns into milky white. So what's your conclusion? Okay, when acid reacts with carbonate, it releases a gas called carbon dioxide. Is it clear for everyone, children? So this is an activity to show reaction of acid with carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates. It was also important one. Previous board examination, this question was asked. What is that question? Write the material required, procedure and observation to show reaction of acid with metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates. Okay, hope it is very clear for you all, children. Okay, let us learn the next property of an acid. Now the next property is reaction of acid with metallic oxides. So what happens when acid reacts with metallic oxides? So acid plus metal oxide gives you salt plus water. Okay, is it clear for everyone, children? Acid when reacts with metal oxide gives you salt and water. This reaction is similar to which reaction? Yes, the above reaction which we studied, that is neutralization reaction. So here let us try to explain with an example. An acid HCl when reacts with a metal oxide called copper oxide, right, which is a black colored compound, on constant stirring by adding HCl, it converts into bluish green colored compound called copper chloride. Okay, is it clear for everyone, children? It forms a bluish green colored compound called copper chloride. By change in color, we can say reaction has taken place. So here it is forming as salt and water. So copper oxide is reacting with HCl, means the copper oxide is basic in nature, right? It is basic. So HCl is an acid. So copper oxide is basic substance, will give you salt and water. So what is our conclusion? We conclude that, right, metal oxides are basic in nature. So when they react with acid, they give salt and water. Very important 2 marks question for you, children. Okay, now the next reaction of acid or a base. So this, the fifth reaction, the reaction of base with non-metallic oxides. So we saw that reaction between carbon dioxide and calcium hydroxide in the previous activity, right? Now calcium hydroxide, which is a base, I'll take it a calcium hydroxide, which is a base, right? When it reacts with carbon dioxide, right, it produces calcium carbonate. Is it not, children? It produces calcium carbonate and water. Now this calcium carbonate is nothing but a salt and a water. Means a base calcium hydroxide is reacting with carbon dioxide forming a salt and water. Again this reaction is similar to our neutralization reaction. Is it clear, children? Means this carbon dioxide is acidic in nature. So we conclude that. So what do we conclude? We conclude that non-metallic oxides are, what is the nature, children? Yes, are acidic in nature. Okay, when they react with base, gives salt and water. Okay, is it clear with the reaction of base with non-metallic oxide? It is important, again a 2 marks question, children. Is it clear for everyone? Okay, so these are the reaction properties of acids and bases. In the next class we'll study about few more properties of acids and bases. Okay, hope you have understood this class, children. Okay, if you like this class, please do share it and subscribe it. Okay, thank you, children. Have a good day.